From the WOBA Awards to the Chris Top program, Chandler Walley next on the show.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com. Thank you for calling the Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder Hotline. If you have ADHD, please press 1. So you do have ADHD. Is this correct? Please press 1. Now that we know the it is only necessary to make your selection. It has been established you do have ADHD. Please. Okay, dude, seriously, if you want help, you're going to have to stop playing with the keypad. Oh, look, it's a shiny ball with bells on it. Thank you for calling the Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder Hotline. Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of that flat back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program. Play the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sonny Clarksville, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the hell are you doing, world?
Sup?
How are you doing?
I've seen better days.
Yeah? Mama said there'd be days like this.
She sure did.
Mama said. I don't know how the song goes.
Mama said.
I have no idea. I'm excited to be doing a show.
Me too. We haven't done a show in ages.
Well, since June 13th? No, 12th. Since June 12th, we haven't done a show. Mm-hmm. So it's been a good minute.
We did a show with just us.
We did. So that was only been like a couple weeks.
Only a couple weeks ago. So it still has been ages.
Ages ago.
Eons even.
Yeah. Well, we've got Chandler on the show. Did you get a chance to talk to her in Nashville? Mm-hmm. Sweet girl.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah, she was there with her husband, and she went home with a WOBA.
And she was excited, and she was damn proud, too.
Yeah, it wasn't a WOBA award.
Or a WOBA.
Yeah.
WOBA.
Whatever.
The WOBA Awards. Welcome to the WOBA Awards.
But she got it for Best Songwriter, and I think you'll probably agree that she was the right pick after you hear these songs that we're going to play today.
Are they lit?
They are legit. They are lit AF.
Dude.
And that's not low-key.
Not low-key? Do you even know what that stands for?
Yeah,
AF?
I do.
Oh, okay, good. I mean,
I do know what it stands for.
Right.
I've been learning the lingo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I used all that correctly, too.
You did.
Yep.
I should. Is there like an applause button? Because
there's one. I don't like to use that, though. Because people with crappy shows use that stuff.
It sounds really cheesy.
It does. I've heard people overuse the applause button, and it's just not.
I've done it before.
Yeah. I know.
That's not saying much.
I know. But we've got 3 songs we're going to play today, and I did put them in order of my least favorite to my favorite. But as far as lyrics go, she's pretty amazing. And there's something about her voice that I love, too. So, I mean, I don't know. I've got to ask her if she's a songwriter first or a writer first. But I guess we'll get all that information when we get her on the show.
We'll do it to it.
Yeah. But I saved my favorite one for last, and I really think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like all of them.
Because
I kind of know you.
Sometimes we don't agree on the picks there.
We don't. We rarely agree on the order that I put them in. Mm-hmm. But I think we usually always agree, usually always.
Usually always.
Yeah, agree on whether or not we even like the song or not. So I've got a good feeling you're going to like these songs. Got a pretty good feeling. So I don't think people came to hear us ramble.
No, they did.
Maybe,
it's called the Chris Top program.
For a reason. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we just need to go to break.
Yeah, I know. So we got Chandler Walley coming up really soon right here on the Chris Top program. Don't go anywhere.
Take it from the top.
The Chris Top Program.
We know the website is really shitty, but the show is not quite as shitty.
Listen live on the ChrisTopProgram.com. Archived shows on Spreaker, Stitcher, and iHeartRadio.
Broadcasting worldwide to at least 3 people.
This has been a Chris Top production.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Talk.
Take it from the top.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
Do that. All right.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top Program.
Yeah.
And she dabbed. And we're on radio, and nobody can even see you. I don't understand. I don't understand your logic sometimes.
I understand it. The people understand it.
I guess that's all that matters.
Right, everybody in the chat, you understand it.
Yeah, I don't know who's in the
Not
chat.
people.
Probably nobody.
The people.
Nobody's here to listen yet. But they will be. They'll come in groves, I'm sure. So, Chandler, how are you today?
I am great. How are you?
I am working on being awesome. Thank you so much for asking me that. Did you, Allie, you saw the picture of her in her WOBA shirt, didn't you?
Yeah, it was bounce.
She was bouncing.
Like a bounce.
Like a bounce.
Bouncing like a bounce.
So did you used to be like a cheerleader or something?
I actually did. I cheered all through high school, and I was a college cheerleader for 2 years.
Oh, wow. So did they throw you way up high in the air and stuff?
Yes, they did.
Did you have to do like 1,000,001 flips while you were in the air?
Maybe not that many, but I had to do a few.
Were you scared of getting thrown up in the air like that?
Not really. It's kind of strange, though, because I'm actually, like, terrified of heights. Like, I hate airplanes. I don't do well on airplanes. But when I cheered, it just, I don't know, I guess it just kind of came natural.
But, I mean, that was like the perfect cheer jump that you did in the WOBA shirt.
Well, if you knew how many times I had to take that little boomerang video to get it to look decent, you may not say that.
Those boomerang videos are cool, aren't they? It's like the epitome of greatness.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
Yes.
is. I mean, I know she did like a video, but is that what it's called? Is it like a different kind of app or something?
Yeah, it's like
Yes, it's like that, like a boomerang app, and you like take a video of you like jumping up and down, or like, I don't know, just moving around, and it catches like 2 seconds of it.
Okay.
It's basically kind of the same concept as the moving picture on the iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, it looked
Yes.
cool. It was cool.
Mm-hmm,
It made me
was
giggle.
really cool.
It made me giggle a little bit.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, we got that picture from
It looked-
Chandler yesterday, and then we got one of Manny too yesterday. He sent us
Both very legit, very bouse.
Yep.
And I dabbed at both of those.
Yep, she sure did. So we're going to play 3 of your songs today, and I want to talk a little bit about each one of the songs. And
Yes, sounds great.
And I love each one of them, but I did put them in order of my least favorite to my favorite. And no, that's not an because I like them all a lot, but I just like some more than the other ones. Now,
Okay.
did you write all of them yourself?
Yes, I did.
Did you co-write it all, or was it just strictly you?
It was strictly me.
All you.
I am so freaking impressed with her. Because I was telling Allie
Well,
before
thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I was telling Allie before we Skyped you that you are a legitimate songwriter. You really, really are.
Oh, well,
I mean,
thank you so much.
yeah, the lyrics. I fell in love with your lyrics, and then when you deliver it too with your voice, it's pretty cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
So there was a question that I have, and I want to ask you this before we even get started. If you had to choose between songwriting and performing, which one would you pick?
songwriting, hands down.
I kind of figured that just because you are really involved with these lyrics. I mean, there's not any fluff in there or anything. It's just to the point.
Well,
how you
and
do it.
I actually started singing first. I mean, I've been singing since before I could talk, but I've probably been writing about 4 years now, and it all started when I started taking piano lessons. I guess that's when I really started writing more seriously, and once I started, it just it took the front seat, I guess. I do really love to perform, but writing would definitely be my top pick.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are pretty amazing.
Well, thank you.
Now,
you are too.
Now, well, yeah,
He really is.
I work
he is
on
the
it.
man, the myth, the legend, the man
Stop
you wish you
it.
could be, but
Stop.
will never be. Chris freaking Top.
See, you got her started, Chandler.
Woo!
Yeah, see, people get me. Chris, you underestimate me. People get me.
Now there was a dashing young man that was with you at the WOBA Award ceremony.
Yes.
Now, how long have you two been married?
My husband. We got married May 13th of this year, so a little over a month.
So you're still newlyweds. Not as well.
Yes,
I mean, compared to
we are.
Allie
Not
and
as
me.
new as us,
Compared to
but-
Allie and me, though, you've been married a long time.
Oh yeah, y'all are way more newlyweds than we are.
Now, what's your husband's name?
His name is Trent. Trent
So,
Bricks.
and I was stalking you earlier today. He just got the job as an ag teacher at school.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's cool.
Yes, he's super excited. He graduated from college this past May, like the weekend before our wedding. He was at college graduation. And so he's been on the job hunt for a few months, but he was really excited. He's going to be teaching high school ag 9th through 12th grade, I believe. And that fits him perfectly. I don't know if you got to talk to him at all at the awards, but he's a pretty country guy.
Now, does he get to drive a tractor at work? Because that's kind of cool if he does.
I don't know, but I can find out. Definitely let you know.
I bet they have a tractor because my memories
Surely.
of ag were like everybody riding around on the trailer, like around the school. That was just it was just kind of
What
I
is
know
that? What
they're-
happens there?
what happens. It's agriculture. It's like where they
Oh, okay. I was
You know.
homeschooled, so I don't know all
yeah.
that.
But do you guys have like a really pretty garden?
A garden?
Yeah.
No, we have a pasture. We have horses.
You
And
have
we've got like
horses?
a really. Yes, we do. We've got. Well, we have 3, and then if you throw my dad's in there, we've got 6 or 7.
Wow.
But yeah, we have probably about. Well, my parents have about 30 acres, and we're living on one end of it right now. And but no, I haven't grown any vegetables yet.
Okay. Now, do your parents ever stop by like unannounced?
Not really. They're actually really good about that. We kind of
Yeah.
had that discussion. We're just living here until we can kind of get on our feet a little bit and get our own place. But they're actually really good about giving us our space. I'll
Okay,
give
well, that's
them
good.
props
So
for that.
so mom doesn't show up and she's like, "You need to do your laundry, Chandler."
No.
How long have those
That would be
dishes?
so
How long have those
awkward.
dishes been in the sink? I mean, seriously, she doesn't do that.
That
No?
would not fly.
That would be so awkward, though. I'd be like, bruh.
Now, how often do you get a chance to perform and write? Is that something that you do like every day, like as far as your writing goes, or do you have to sit and make time for it once or twice a week, or how does that work?
Well, I guess I don't know if you call it a process or not, but my writing process is kind of strange. I usually, if like a melody or even like a background vocal or just a line pops into my head, usually wherever I am, I try to record it on my little voice record app. And it's kind of strange. I would leave class in college every once in a while and run to the bathroom and go record something so I wouldn't forget it. And then when I actually get time to sit down, I'll listen to it a few times and try to put it with the piano or the guitar. And usually a chorus comes first for me. But I try to write a little bit every day. It doesn't always happen, doesn't always work in my favor, but I try.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to force it out and you come up with something pretty cool, and sometimes I guess it just writes itself, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Chip Bricker, he was one of the nominees for top producer this year, and he produced my album that I released in 2015. And every once in a while, he might call and say, "I'm needing a song that's about this, or a song that's this style or this genre," and it's almost like a little homework assignment.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That
In
is
a
so
way.
cool.
Yeah, so you get to write just whenever you want, or do you have a full-time job too, or?
Yes, I do. My dad actually owns an independent insurance agency,
Mm-hmm.
and I am a licensed agent, and we're partners.
Oh, wow.
And so I have a full-time job with him.
Okay, so do you ever get any sleep? Because I know your type, you're really creative. So, I mean, I'm sure when you get home a lot of days, you want to just write, but I mean, you got to get sleep in there somewhere too.
It's like up all night, up every day.
Yeah.
Sleep gets put on the back burner sometimes, unfortunately, but I get it where I can find it.
Okay, now I want to go ahead and play the first pick that I have for your songs, because Chandler sent us in 3 songs, and if you're listening on iHeartRadio or Stitcher or like 30 other places, you're probably listening to the archive version, so you don't know what I'm talking about when I mention the chat. But if you're on the ChrisTopProgram.com during a live show, then you can ask questions and comment and stuff like that. But I really would like to see or get some feedback for some of these songs, because I think they're pretty wonderful. And Allie hasn't heard them yet, and I like to kind of keep them from her until the show so we can get a good first honest reaction.
Those are always
pressure's
fun.
on.
The pressure's on. Now
These better be good, Top.
Now, the first one that we're going to play is called Old Pipe Swing. Now, tell me a little bit about this one.
Okay, when I was about 5 years old, my dad welded me like an actual pipe swing, and I still have it. And I used to, back when Walkmans were still popular, the CD player with the headphones.
Yeah, I remember those.
I would go sit in the backyard and swing in that swing and just sing at the top of my lungs. And my neighbors used to sit in lawn chairs in their driveways, and they'd say that they were listening to my concert.
Oh, that's great.
But,
so you had fans way back then.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Either that or they just, I don't know, they might have felt sorry for me. But I still have it, and it's kind of always been like my safe place, I guess. If I've had a bad day, or even if I've had a good day, I'll go put my headphones in and just sit outside and sit in the swing. And I don't know, it's just kind of been a safe haven for me most of my life.
Do you still use the Walkman? That's the question.
No, I upgraded to an iPod in about the
Ooh.
7th grade. And then now I'm using my phone.
Dude, in the 7th grade, I had a cassette player.
Oh,
really
I
did.
remember cassette players.
I really did. I remember 8-track players. That's how old I am.
I used to have a cassette player, but then when I got a little bit older, I had one of those Walkmans, and I would take it everywhere.
Well, I had
Yes.
my favorite cassette was the Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2, and I was vacuuming my car out one day, and the tape got caught in the vacuum, and it just sucked it all up. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was horrible, but I was able to go ahead and get the CDs after that, though.
Well, one time when I was a kid, I decided it'd be fun to just take all the tape out of one of my mom's CDs.
No.
Or not CDs, cassettes,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But she was so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
That's something you don't do. All right, so we're
No.
going to play Old Pipe Swing, Chandler Walley, right here on the Chris Top program.
There's an old pipe swing underneath the shady white oak tree where a little girl's dreams came to life. Ever since she was 2 years old, that swing was always there to hold.
freaking love your melodies and your arrangements and just the instrumentals.
arrangement.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh,
good.
thank you so much.
And you're really great
So,
at.
Allie, what's your first honest reaction?
Uh-oh, here we go.
My first honest reaction was it was a comforting song. Like, that's just how I felt. I just felt comforted by
Oh,
that
that's
song.
awesome. That's a great compliment. Thank you.
And what I like about your style is when you write, you paint a really vivid picture. I mean, I pictured somebody swinging up into the sky, and you can see kind of their silhouette in the sun, you know. And I kind of saw that in my mind, and it kind of made me happy. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
I'm
I know. I've got all the warm and fuzzies right now. I don't know what to say.
All up in the feels.
It is. It's a
Now,
feels.
we've got Christy in the chat. She says, we're so proud of our little Chandler. I'm obsessed with her music. I like to tell myself that I was an inspiration for most of her songs. So,
Who's this?
Christy in the chat.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe I was an inspiration for some of her songs.
Maybe it was me, Chris.
Maybe.
Todd.
I don't know.
Why does it
know.
always got to be you, Chris?
It's not always about me. It's not. Not all the time. Okay, so you are actually are you in the process of writing songs for someone else, or have you been asked to do that in your writing, or how does that work? Like, because during the break you were telling me that you've got an artist that you're putting together music for.
Yes, her name is Marley Humphrey. She's so talented. She has a real bluesy, old school type voice. She pulled some of the songs that were off of my album that I released back in 2015, and I think about 5 or 6 of the songs I've written in the past 6 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of a combination of all of it, I guess.
Okay, so now this is going to be a full album.
Yes.
Oh, so it's
I
a pretty big
believe
project
there's-
then.
I think there's 12 songs on it.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
pretty sure.
Now you're writing all these yourself, or are you collaborating with somebody?
I've written these myself.
Nice. So you just take it all on, don't you?
Like a boss.
Yeah.
You have to let
I
Allie
would
have a
love
minute
to
before you
collaborate
talk.
with other people.
Yeah.
It's just so far, it's just kind of been something that just happens, I guess, in the privacy of my room. I don't know, but I would love
Well, whatever
to
works.
collaborate with other people if I ever had the opportunity.
Yeah, whatever
Yes,
works
for
with
sure.
you. Yeah. Now, is your husband, is he talented with this stuff too, or is he
Not so
just
much.
ag guy?
I would
You can be
classify
honest.
him as an ag guy. He would tell you that he was a music guy, but
Mm-hmm.
I would put him as an ag guy. He leads singing at his church and things like that.
Oh, well, that's
but,
cool.
He's more of an ag guy.
Gotcha. Does he play anything?
Does he
No, he
pretend
does
to play
not.
anything?
No,
He actually, he's decent on the harmonica. A little random, I know, but he's pretty decent on the harmonica.
you should put
That's
him
a
on one of
cool
your albums,
instrument,
like in the
yeah.
background on the harmonica.
Oh,
Is he-
yeah,
does
for
he-
sure.
Depending
That's a great
on-
idea.
Depending on what you mean by decent. Because, I mean, that line is very blurred.
Don't push
often.
her much on this because she's married to the guy.
No, I'm
Okay.
going to be as honest as I am.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, she's got to live with him. So I mean, if she says something that isn't good, then
Well,
we
yeah,
can cause
but I
riffles.
make fun of you all
Ripples.
the time, and
That's true. That's very true. How many instruments do you play, Chandler?
I play the piano, and I'm currently still learning guitar.
Okay.
And if you count back in the day, back when I was in like high school band, I played the oboe, but I wouldn't say that I can still play the oboe.
You don't still play it now.
What is an oboe?
Don't they
is
live
that?
under a bridge and eat beans?
That's a troll.
Oh, that's a hobo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
That's a
talking about
hobo.
trolls.
Yeah, gotcha.
An oboe's like a clarinet without a mouthpiece. It just has a reed.
Then how
That makes
heck-
sense.
Oh, no.
No. We'll
I'm
Google
trying
it.
to- we
Yeah,
need to Google
we'll Google
it.
it.
Like,
After,
can Google it.
what? How?
But Chandler used to play it.
And
I don't
if-
think
Yes,
she's
I
making
did.
it up. She might be making it up.
No, I don't think she would make it up, and I'm sure it's very impressive.
It sounds like something made up though.
I've never
There's
heard
probably
of it.
some old pictures back in like
She's got
Facebook
proof.
archives that she might could dig up.
Yes.
She's got proof. Okay, so if I want to stalk you online, like where are some of the places I can find you, Chandler?
Well, you can find me on Instagram. My at name is CMWally16, or you can search Chandler Fricks. I'm trying to incorporate my new last name in there a little too. And my personal Facebook page is Chandler Fricks. I talk about my music stuff some on that page too, and then I have a music Facebook page that's Chandler Walley Music. And then I also have a website that's chandlerwalleymusic.com. And then you can find me on Twitter, and I believe my name on Twitter now is changed to Chandler Fricks. I should know that off the top of my head, but I don't.
Well, it's hard to get used to everything.
It really is.
It is.
Yeah.
This name changing thing is crazy.
I know. I'm still signing my last name the same. Like.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
you've got the same
me
initials
too.
at least.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
there we
kind of
go.
cool. Yeah, that worked out.
That's convenient.
Yeah, yeah. So anything embroidered that you had still
It still works.
It still works.
Yes.
So that we planned.
Yes.
I was going to find a wife with the last name, with the same last initial as my name. That was my goal.
That was your goal.
Yeah.
You planned that out. Okay.
That was a requirement.
Just to make it easy on you.
I don't believe him. Don't believe a word he says.
Now, okay,
I
so
wouldn't either.
so do you have anything for sale on iTunes?
Yes, I do. My album that I released in 2015, there's 12 songs that are available on iTunes. You can search Chandler Walley. And my newer songs, there's about 6 or 7 of them, I believe, that are on my website, but that are not up on iTunes yet. But they can go to chandlerwalleymusic.com, and you can listen and download them there from PayPal.
Okay, sweet. So, yeah, they can just go to your website and get links to all your stuff, and they can find all your music on there.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Good. Now, everybody, I want you to buy that music. I don't want you to be a selfish bastard and
Oh,
go on
goodness
here
gracious.
and just rip music off of the show or go on her website and be like, I can get music. Because you know what? These artists work hard, blood, sweat, and tears for the things that they love, and they produce that, and they bring it out to you. And how are they supposed to keep making music and stuff when you're over here with your greedy little attitude being like, oh, I can just get music for free? No! No, 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 no. If I catch you stealing music, I will hunt you down!
We used to live in an apartment, and we got the cops called on us a couple times because they...
I feel like that was like a Grammy Award-winning speech right there.
It really
Thank
was,
you.
yeah. It really was.
I'll dab for you.
Yeah. She's got her own WOBA award that's on a mantle. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 more songs that we're going to play, and then we're going to come back and dive a little deeper into the mind of Chandler Walley right here on the show. Yep. But before we do that, "The Wrong Fairy Tale," that's the next song that we're gonna share with everybody. And can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Sure. I feel like every young girl, I mean, you could be old, I don't know. I feel like everybody goes through at least one pretty bad relationship in your lifetime. It could be a young girl that kind of makes an over dramatization of something that really wasn't that big of a deal, or it could be somebody that actually was in a really bad relationship. But I've had my share of breakups throughout my life, and it kind of just tells the story. It goes from the beginning of a relationship when a girl, she thinks that she's just literally in a fairy tale. She feels like she's being treated like a princess, and then she goes on to realize that it's not what she thought it was, and by the end she feels like she is a princess. She deserves to be treated like one, but she's lost with the wrong prince in the wrong fairy tale.
Yeah, it's such a good title. I mean, the title just automatically just kind of drug me into it.
I would take a second look had I not known anything about you. I would take a second look just based on the title. That's a good title.
Yeah, and the lyrics are
Oh,
great.
thank you.
The lyrics are great, and I think they keep getting better throughout the songs.
Thank you.
So after this song, Allie, you got to tell me if we're in the right order so far.
All right.
Like for you, because we usually like the same songs that we have on the show, but we don't always like
I'm
the...
a little bit picky.
Yeah, she's a little pickier than I am, I think, sometimes.
I
I like Chandler a lot,
bit
though, so maybe...
I listen to the same 8 songs over and over. I'm a lot bit picky.
Oh, it's okay. I do the same thing.
All right, this is called "The Wrong Fairy Tale." Chandler Walley, a.k.a. Chandler Fricks, right here on the Chris Top program.
You looked at me just when the leaves tides were starting to turn. Beginnings were new, and I fell for you while numb to the burn. And when the air grew cold, you made me a coat of lessons I would learn from all the mistakes I would soon make in months to come. It was beautiful, magical, all I could ask for in a storybook love. Like a prince and a princess, we danced through the night, kicking up Tinkerbell's dust. But then the clock struck 12 and the music stopped, and all I stared at the girl who was lost in the heart of the wrong fairy tale. I looked at you when the skies weren't so blue and found my storm. What felt like a year was finally clear, and I'd become scared and lost in all that was wrong. A warped first love. I held on too long to something so strong, yet full of hurt. It was beautiful, magical, all I could ask for in a storybook love. Like a prince and a princess, we danced through the night, picking up Tinkerbell's dust. But then the clock struck 12 and the music stopped, and all I stared at the girl who was lost in the heart of the wrong fairy tale. You broke me into millions of pieces that I picked up. Then one day I finally grew up and saw what was just fairy dust. It was beautiful, magical, all I could ask for in a storybook love. Like a prince and a princess, we danced through the night, kicking up Tinkerbell's dust. But then the clock struck 12 and the music stopped, and all I stared at the girl who was lost in the heart of the wrong fairy tale.
You know, I feel like such a chick because I really, really like that song. And I feel like it's a chick song, but I really, really like it.
I liked the other one better.
Did you really?
Really?
Wow, that surprises me.
I feel like with this one, I liked it, but I felt like I was supposed to be riding. I told Chris this. It gave me that vibe that I want to ride a horse. And I mean, that's a good thing. Because I really
Like the wind
horses.
blowing through your hair and
But then
you're like a princess.
for some reason, towards the end of the song, I felt more like eating Oreos.
Okay.
So, I mean, these
I don't
are
know.
good
This
things.
is weird stuff, though.
I love Oreos. I do.
Do you like those new ones? I think they have like mint.
We're really going to talk about Oreos right now?
Yes, we are.
Seriously?
No, the original double stuff dipped in peanut butter is where it's at.
Oh, and
Yes,
peanut butter.
double
I've never tried
stuffed.
that.
I like just the milk and the Oreos, but it has to be
That's
double
my
stuffed
husband.
now.
That's his nightly snack before he goes to sleep
We
every
might
night.
have to get some peanut butter and try
That's
that.
like that could
Or
be
some Oreos.
interesting.
We got peanut butter.
I would give it a go. I would give Oreos and peanut butter.
I'd give it a go, too.
You
That sounds
should.
really
You're
good.
missing out if you haven't tried it.
I'm like a little skeptical about it, but I would give it a go.
Okay, can we talk about the song again now?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I like this song a lot just because I think it's good for other young women to hear this stuff, to know they're not alone in some of these situations. And I think it's really, really relatable, I guess, for anybody, really. Anybody in a relationship that's maybe not going the right way. So I think it's good to hear, and it could give somebody enough motivation to get out of that relationship, move on.
I love that you're being an example like that. You're leading the future.
She is a good example,
Yes.
I think.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you were so bubbly and so happy at the awards ceremony. It made me
I
smile.
love your personality.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. I love y'all's too.
So were you like legitimately shocked or surprised when you won?
Yes. Like, this is really bad, but like while we were listening to the award show and I was talking to my dad, I was like, man, I just feel really in over my head. Like, I don't feel like I don't want to say that I didn't belong. I guess I just felt like everybody was just so much, I guess, more established in their career and just so talented. I just never expected to win it. I mean, it was amazing. I was so excited. Still am.
Well, we were super proud of you, and we
And
put your
your
name.
fans are really excited about you.
Yeah, they are, and you know we got several nominations for you, so we had to put you on the ballot, and I had no idea who you were, no idea whatsoever. So we put you on there, and then I forget how many votes you got, but it was in the thousands.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, on the votes, and I was really impressed, and I thought, well, I don't know who she is. I hope she shows up. You know, so I was very happy when you were there, and then you know, the more I listen to your music, the more I feel like you were very deserving.
The more I'm
of
like,
that.
oh,
Thank you
oh,
so
dang.
much.
Yeah,
She's legit.
she really is. She really is, and you seem like you're pretty far beyond your years too in your
Especially
writing
in
technique.
the instrument department, like the arrangements and like
The melodies?
how,
Yeah.
like just how she just put it together.
It's good
just
stuff.
like
It's really good stuff. Yeah,
Mind blown.
I'm impressed.
My producer Tip, with as far as the arrangements and things go, he's been an amazing mentor for me. I feel like musically I've gotten so much. I don't know if smarter is the right word, but he's helped me so much and has helped me improve and that kind of thing over the past 3 or 4 years that we've been working together. So I've got to give him the credit for that.
And I mean, they compliment you though. Like that's what I mean. Like they compliment your voice, and it just goes together.
Yeah.
Like it goes together like Oreos and peanut butter.
Oreos and peanut double
Woo-hoo!
stacked.
That's the best
Double
compliment
stuffed, yeah.
ever.
Stuffed. Yeah.
The arrangements are so great. They go with your voice so amazing.
Okay, so Chandler, I have a question for you. We ask everybody that's ever on the show this question. Well, I've got two. But the first one, if you had any superhero power, what would that power be?
Okay. As far as a songwriter goes, I would have to say being invisible. Because
Now, is that because you're being
It's a
perverted?
perverted thing.
no,
She wants to go look
She
at
wants
men.
to go in the men's locker room.
I'm telling her husband.
Okay.
No. It's because you can be anywhere be involved in any conversation, listen in on anything, and then you write a song
Ooh.
about it, and all of a
Oh.
sudden everybody's like, "How did she know that? I don't even know her."
Ooh.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
You
That
can
would be
just-
kinda cool.
You could just be like, I'm psychic.
Yes. That's
And I'm
great.
so glad that you picked that and not flying, because I
Yeah.
had a weird feeling that you were going to pick flying, and I was going to start freaking
No.
out. Thank you.
Because she was
Thank
quick
you.
on the answer. So because a lot of times when they're that quick, it's like flying. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
you just got some extra cool points.
We'll have to start doing anything except flying.
Because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Okay, now question number 2. If you had 5 minutes, just 5 minutes to sit down with anybody and have a cup of coffee, this could be somebody living or dead. It could be from 5,000 years ago till tomorrow. Who would it be?
Okay, I hope I don't lose my cool points when I give this answer. This is going to be a little bit off the wall, maybe a little lame. Do either one of y'all know who Laura Ingalls Wilder is?
Yes.
Okay, my whole entire life, I know this is lame, but my whole life I've been obsessed with the Little House books.
on the Prairie.
Yes, I loved the show.
I
growing
loved
up.
the show too.
I will admit that I still watch it. Like, if it's ever on TV, I'm totally watching it. When I was little, we actually went to Walnut Grove as a family vacation.
So
You
you're
could say I
hardcore
was
fans.
But I've always been kind of obsessed, I guess, with that time period in history. And I don't know, I think it'd be pretty cool to talk to her for a little bit. She was kind of my idol for a while, I guess. So lame.
You get more cool points. That's not lame. I think that's cool. I mean, I loved the shows too. I read the books a little bit, but I was more into the shows.
That's the first time we ever got that answer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, well, I should get points for being original.
You got
then.
extra cool points. So you're so far ahead of us on the cool points.
Right,
It's not
you
even
really
funny.
are.
I feel a little intimidated now.
I really liked in the shows Laura's interaction with Nellie. Like, I thought all those episodes
Yes.
were my favorite. I just loved them
And
together.
in real life, the actresses were best friends, and so like that makes it even cooler to me.
That is
that
cool.
They're like they have a totally different relationship off screen.
So if
Sorry,
we ever
I'm
play
gonna
Little
get,
House on
really
the
nerdy in
Little
my Little
House-
House knowledge.
Little House on the Prairie trivia, I want to make sure Chandler's on our team
Right.
if we ever do that. Yeah, because I
Well,
think she
yes.
probably knows a lot about it because she's been there.
There are Facebook quizzes out there because I have found them, and I made 100.
That's so great.
That's funny. Okay, so we're getting close. We're almost out of time, but we're going to play my favorite song. And I don't know. I don't know where you're going to go with this one, Allie. Because I thought we were going to agree on the order.
Nope.
But no.
I liked the
So
first
there's a
one
good
the best.
chance that the wrong fairy tale, you could like that more than Thelma Lou.
We'll see, won't we?
I guess we'll see.
We'll
I'm nervous.
see.
So where did Thelma Lou come from?
Well, I feel like, again, everybody growing up has got that mean girl, that girl that just thinks that the world revolves around her.
A Nelly.
She's above everybody. Somewhat of a bully, I guess you could say, and it might be a combination of people. For me, this song was based on a lot of my own personal experiences with different people, as well as some friends of mine, some of their personal experiences. So Thelma Lou's kind of a combination of a bunch of different real life people.
Well,
But
I
I feel
love.
like everybody growing up has a Thelma Lou.
Yeah, I love the.
Hopefully you're not the Thelma Lou.
Right.
I love the picture that you painted with the song and the lyrics. I love the lyrics in it, and your voice is perfect for it. Now, are all the
thank
songs that
you.
we've played, are they all on your album that you released in 2015?
Yes, they are.
Okay, good. And okay, so and if you want to pick up Thelma Lou or The Wrong Fairy Tale or Old Pipe Swing, all you have to do is go to ChandlerWalley.com. Is that right?
ChandlerWalleyMusic.com.
ChandlerWalleyMusic.com, and you can find links and stuff there so you can get this music. Now, do you sell the singles as well as the full album? Is that how it works?
You can buy the full album on iTunes, or you can buy it in singles, and then the newer songs that are on my website, you can buy them in singles, just one song at a time.
Okay, and what if somebody wants a hard copy?
I have CDs available when I go perform different places. I usually bring them with me, but I don't have CDs to sell, like hard copies to sell online. But
Gotcha.
if I am ever doing a show, I always bring them with me.
Well, if somebody wants to come see your show so they can get a CD, how do they figure out where you're going to be playing at?
I will put it on my website on the events tab.
Okay.
Sweet.
So we can go there, and I'm guessing you probably post it on your Facebook and stuff too?
Yes, I do, of course.
Sweet.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Well,
Bada bing,
next
bada
time
bang,
you
bada boom.
next time you perform in Nashville, you better let us know, or we're going to be really upset.
We'll be butthurt.
Okay, I will for sure.
We'll be super butthurt because I want to get an autographed CD.
Right, me too.
Yeah, so we
Cool,
can put it
awesome.
on the wall. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this one's called Thelma Lou, Chandler Walley, right here on the Chris Top program.
Well, let me tell y'all a story about a little morning glory in a shiny yellow cabriolet. She stood 5'3" in her painted on jeans, and bless her heart, she couldn't even spell her name. Now her mama always told her that the world ought to love her and worship the ground she walked on. But then by the ninth grade, our little Miss Perfect had a name that's too impolite to put in a song. Ain't it funny how the roles can change in a population one-horse town? You go out thinking you're the best there'll ever be, till reality slows you down. And well, as for sweet Thelma Lou, that's all for now. Now moving on to high school, somebody started breaking rules, staying at the parties just a little too long. Her poor mama's heart was breaking while her baby's education was drowning in that Malibu rum. Ain't it funny how the I'm trashing, but then some people never change. I'll gladly take your criticisms, try to find the love in them while you put that fake smile away. Ain't it funny how the roles can change in a population one-horse town? You go out thinking you're the best they'll ever be till reality slows you down. And well, as for sweet Thelma Lou, that's all for now. And well, as for sweet Thelma Lou, that's all for now.
What'd you think?
That was my absolute favorite, and I'll probably be buying that song.
Is
to
that
be
not
honest.
stuck in your head?
Yes, I love it. I like freaking love it.
Yeah, it's like
And as soon as it started, and it was like dun 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 dun.
And,
I was
yeah.
like, "Yep, I like
yeah.
this one."
And the lyrics were like population one horse town. I love that, and I love the first.
The lyrics were on.
I
fleek.
love the first few. Let me see if I can.
That is great.
Yeah, the way it starts right there is pretty amazing, and then she just paints a
Let me
picture.
tell your story about a little morning glory in a shiny
Oh, you're
yellow cabriolet.
Yeah, see, it's just cool.
Everything about it is bouse.
Yeah, I just you said we were cutting out, but I just went back and I played like the very beginning again. But I mean, just the little morning glory and the cap. I mean,
The
it's
words
yeah.
that you wrote are like legendary.
We're gonna make
legit.
her. We're gonna make her conceited.
I don't care because you deserve to be conceited over this song because this song is legit bouse.
It should be on the radio right now.
It really
Oh,
should.
that's awesome. Thank
Yeah.
y'all so much.
I love it. I love it.
And I can definitely hear you singing it, but I could also hear like a Miranda Lambert singing it or somebody like that. Mm-hmm. You know,
Oh,
so
that would be amazing.
wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
So, what's your dream
Miranda, I hope
stage?
you're listening.
So, what's your okay? I'm going to ask you two more questions. What's your dream stage? And I'll just stop there, and then I'll ask you the next one.
dream stage? I'd have to say Grand Ole Opry. I know it's kind of cliche, but that
makes sense.
So, I mean, I feel like that's like the ultimate. I mean, once you've been there, I feel like that's one of those I made it type things. You know, I mean, and I'm a really big history buff. And I mean, I love
We're best friends
I
now.
love history, and so like it would be more of that for me too. All that's happened there.
Sure.
You know?
Sure. Now, if you could choose anyone to sing one of your songs, like what artist would it be?
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Okay,
huh?
I have two. They're both more current artists that are on the radio right now. First, I'd have to say Carrie Underwood just because she's amazing. I mean, she's the best of the best, in my opinion, vocally. And then I'm really big fans of Maddie and Tay. I love their writing style. I feel like they write really relatable songs as well, and I just think they're awesome. So I'd love to hear them sing one of my songs too.
I'm excited to hear what you've got coming next, and who's that? Who are you writing for again? It's coming out soon. Who is that?
Marley Humphrey.
Marley Humphrey. Okay.
She's a newcomer. She's from around our area, around Texarkana area, but she's made some trips back and forth to Nashville, and she's amazing. I mean, the radio doesn't have a voice like her right now. She's not just the same old bubblegum. She's really good.
Yeah, I'm excited just to hear your new songs, whether you're singing them or not. I mean, I'm in love with your lyrics and your stuff.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Yeah, so you'll have to
still
keep us posted when that comes out. Maybe we can get her on the show too.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
for
still
sure.
have the last song stuck in my head.
Yeah, she's going to wear it out now.
Yeah, I am going to wear
That's what
it
you
out.
want.
Yeah. Okay, so ChandlerWalleyMusic.com. You can go there and you can find everything Chandler that you need to know. She's all over the place, Instagram and Twitter and all that other stuff.
Bada
iTunes,
bing,
yeah.
bada bang, bada boom.
Yeah. So did we cover everything? Did we leave anything out, Chandler, or did we do okay?
Oh, I think y'all did awesome.
Well, you did pretty darn well yourself. And
thank you.
And I can't wait to hear the new stuff that you're going to be releasing hopefully soon. Don't make me wait too long. I don't like waiting.
Me neither. I'm not a patient
Oh, of
person.
course not.
Oh, and hey, if you want a second opinion on something, like say if you record something before you release it and you want to send it to us, kind of under the table.
Be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can just
Yes.
you don't have to tell anybody else. It could be a secret.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can work that deal out. That way it keeps us in the loop. Makes us feel cool.
We need
Yes.
stuff to make us feel cool because we're dorks.
We
And
really,
I trust
really
that
do.
y'all would be honest too.
We would. We would definitely be honest.
We'd be hella honest.
Yeah. Hella honest.
Oh,
All right.
hello.
So you want to take us out today?
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Chandler, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show and sharing your music with us.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
that
for
was
having
lit.
me.
That was so lit.
Absolutely. She's like one of my favorite people now.
Yeah.
I don't even, it's just her bubbly
You are.
personality and
You're
her
so
songs.
bubbly,
Yeah.
and I love it. It's
Y'all
good
are
vibes.
just so sweet.
Aw.
Aw. Aw. Okay, go ahead and take us out before we get conceited. Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Chris Stop program. We do not, nor will we ever take you for granted. There are a million, bajillion, quadrillion things you could be doing right now, but you chose to listen to us. And that's pretty cool, I guess. So until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
She was pointing at the air when she was doing that.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2